Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to another Black Diamond FX Zoom. Okay, and tonight we will be going over our outlook for the upcoming trading week. We will be going over GBP JPY, GBP USD. Let me erase it right quick. US 30. All right, erase this one. As you can see, some of my targets were hit this week. We're gonna look at gold. All right, erase gold. We're going to look at the S&P futures. All right, let's see. Let's see what happened. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. And we're going to look at natural gas futures. Oh, look at this. Another one. And NASDAQ. All right. Look at NASDAQ futures. Okay. So let's start with GBP JPY. All right. So I know how much you guys been following me. So of course, like I said, I like to start on a daily and see what's going on. Okay, so here on the daily, we can see price had been bullish. Okay, coming up, coming up, coming up. All right. See, we had this high right here. We got several wicks took out that high. All right. So this could possibly be a liquidity grab and price come back down into this range. So let's go on a low. Let's look at the 4 hour. Okay. So as you can see on the 4 hour, this was our high here. We actually had two highs. Okay, but there's no break of structure yet. So this is just consolidating right now. Okay, so let's go down to the 1. Okay, and see, same thing. We got our high. Now we have this break of structure here, but maybe it could be this break of structure right here. I was looking at this one on the 4. Right, there was no break of structure, but we do have this on the 1. On the 1. So let's just see. All right. Because if this is the breaker structure we need, then we will put our standard deviation fibs from here to here, from this high to this low right here that created the breaker structure. All right. So you got ran with a lot of momentum right there. Okay. So that possibly could be valid. And see, price came back up into this order block up here. Okay. So it's possible that that is a valid zone. So where would we go to? We can look for liquidity in between the two, the -2, -2.5. Okay. Now, normally I like to look for outside liquidity, external liquidity. All right. So you could either target this low right here, or this one is close, but I would target this one if I was looking for external. All right. And there's also internal liquidity in between or right above the -2. All right. Either of those will be great targets. Either of those will be great targets. All right. And if those are our targets, because see what happened, price came down to the -1, okay, and retraced back. So now what we would, let's go to the 15-minute, because we have to look for an entry. So if we look over here, see if this was our break on the 1 hour, we would have gotten our entry here, right up in here, okay? So let's see what happens. Now notice this one came up, okay, came up, tapped in, came down, and look what happened next. Price came down. We took out these highs right here to this fair value gap right up in here. All right. Boom. See how it wicked in there? Okay. And what happened? Price came back again, and ended up going all the way up, almost filling the entire fair value gap. All right. Almost filling the entire fair value gap. So now we would look for an entry somewhere along here. So let's say, for instance, if this is our range from here to here, I can use my optimal trade entry. And as you can see, we have a possible point of interest right up in here. All right. Fair value gap. All right. Order block. Put it to the 30. See a fair value gap right there. It could fill that fair value gap and come down. Let's go to the 5 minute. All right, see right there. Probably can bring this down to there. All right. And see it's right in the middle of our golden, the 0.79 and the 0.62. That's where we look for our optimal trade entry. Okay. So you can most likely put our short position tool there. And I would target maybe the top of this zone, maybe up here, just 11.7 pips, not too bad. All right. And that target, let's say we target internal, that was at the -2. Let's see. Right. Oh, that was the -2 over here. And look, check this out. All right. Okay, no, this wasn't it. I'm sorry. All right, yeah. So we on the target is -2 right here. All right. For a total of 204.8 pips on GBP JPY. I think that's pretty good. I think that's real good. 204 pips. 204 pips is a lot. And on GBP JPY, you might just get it all in one day. All right. So this is GBP JPY. Let's clean it up a bit. Erase some U. I always go back and like to clean up my charts. Right. Boom. All right. I'm gonna leave that one. And let's see. And -4 could be a target as well. Let's see. -4. Look what we have at -4. We have these lows right here. All right. So you could target that -4 as well, because it may just go down there. All right. But honestly, 204 pips to me, I would be very happy. All right. Oops. Right there. All right. Boom. So we have 3 potential targets. All right. The first one, 204 pips, and then this one, and then this one. All right. But I would be satisfied with this one, -2. All right. And that's GJ. Let's look at GBP USD. All right. Back to the daily. What do we have? Consolidation. What's going to happen? So price had been coming up. We were bullish. Okay. We were bullish. And I'm saying but we can say that we are still bullish. Right now, we're just consolidating. There's no break of structure on the top, but there's also no break of structure at the bottom. The last break of structure on the top came, let's say, about here. All right. On the bottom side, we're still respecting this. So I would still say this is bullish. Okay. So see, we had these lows taken out. See, these equal lows taken out with that wick right there. All right. So let's say GU is about to go up. It's going to remain bullish. Where will we find an entry? Let's see. All right. So first, we see we would have a breaker structure here. Let's go to the 1. All right. So look where our breaker structure came here on the 1 hour. Remember, the 1 hour is where I like to place my standard deviation fibs. Okay. So look, we made it all the way up to the -2.5, right? Never came back down here yet. Okay. But look what happened. See how it's starting to come down right here. See how it respected this high coming down. We were making lower lows right here. So I'm thinking that we're gonna end up coming back down to here somewhere, down up in there. Let's see. Optimal trade. Boom, right up in there. Fair value gap. Order block right down up in there. Okay. So boom, boom. Let's say we target, you know what? This is the 1. I'm gonna target this entire zone from here to here. Oh, shucks. From here to down here. Not the wick. I'm gonna target that zone. And then once it gets in the zone, don't be surprised if we see like a spike entry or a that smart money entry pattern. If you guys don't know what the smart money entry pattern is, let me show it to you right quick. It's gonna look something like this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, shucks. What happened? Hold on. All right. Down. Boom, boom, boom. Something like that. All right. Now this might be with our, this will be your liquidity grab down here, right there. All right. Our breaker structure. Okay. Let's mark that BOS or liquidity. If it's a spike candle, then it's a liquidity grab. A wick, I mean. If it's a wick, liquidity grab. Close, breaker structure. All right. Then right here, we would look for our change of character. Our first inclination that price would be going bullish. All right. So why did you come up? Breaker structure, change of character on the high side. All right. Then look for our POI somewhere in discount. All right. That's it right there. We look for something similar to that. All right. But remember, we might get that spike. We might get that spike as well. Even if we get the spike, then we still wait for that retest to that smaller POI, the new POI. Okay. So I'm looking at this potentially being our POI. We see all this liquidity down here at these lows. Okay. And now the fact that we've already tapped, we've already violated the -2 and the -2.5 makes me think that this time we're going to go to the -4. And look what we have. See this high right here, -4, right? Come on, right there. All right. So that would be my target for GBP USD if it's going to remain bullish. Long position. I like to have it perfect on the line right there, right there to there. All right. And I'm going to bring this up for our take profit area. Now, once it hit the -4, we could start probably looking for some kind of reversal or some kind of pullback up there. Okay, somewhere around here. If it goes up there, we could probably start looking for some kind of pullback. All right. And that's 201.8 pip target. Mark it with an arrow. Boom, boom. Clean my charts up. Erase you. Erase my optimal trade entry. All right. Erase you. All right. And I'm going to leave that up there. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at on GBP USD. Okay. Now let's take a look at US 30. Let's go to the daily. I always start with the daily. Okay, so what's happening? Bullish. Okay. Now looking at this was bullish. Okay, we do have this liquidity grab right here, but do we know for sure if it is a liquidity grab? We would need this next candle to close down below, back inside the range. Because if the next candle could go up, all right, the next candle could go up. So we don't know for sure if this is a liquidity grab or not. It's possible that it is, but we're not sure. All right. But if this is a liquidity grab, I only think that this is going to come down and get some internal liquidity, maybe at this fair value gap, or maybe even down here at this lower zone right there. All right. Let me see something. OTE would tell me right down here. And right here, watch, there's a hidden zone right here. Right there. There's a hidden zone in there. Y'all don't believe me? Watch. See that right there? And look, the hidden zone, it already been mitigated. Because look, see right here, boom, boom. This is a demand zone. Wick came down. See, demand zone, order block, fair value gap. Look what happened. Wicked it, boom, went about his business. All right. Wicked it and went about his business. So we can forget about maybe that one. Perhaps it's going to come lower. We still have this fair value gap down here. This one down here. All right, fair value gap and zone right there. Okay. So let's mark the fair value gap here, there, boom. All right. And see that 0.79 is about 50% down into that fair value gap. All right. So perhaps we're going to get an entry, a buy entry right here. Because remember on a daily, this is still bullish. All right. So we may be able to sell to here. Let's see. 1 hour. Okay, so the 1 hour is not giving us any breaker structure to show anything bearish right now. So the 1 hour breaker structure, and what I mean is I'm saying bearish, but um standard deviation, because remember I use the 1 hour for my standard deviation placement when I look at the daily. All right. And that would have to come down to here. Let's see. If we had that break right here, look, -2, -2.5. See that? See how the -2 and the -2.5 lined up with our zone where we're looking to take our entry at? And remember, I don't know if you guys saw the video, I did say that these are areas that we can take our profit targets, and look for pullbacks and reversals, or pullbacks or reversals. All right. And look what's going on right down here. All right. So I think this is a good area for us to target between that -2, -2.5. So we may just get a sell. We may just get a sell. I can see this coming down, break structure here somewhere. Let's see what we have on the 15-minute. Okay, look on the 15-minute, break structure. Look what happened, came up, boom. So most likely this is coming down. We might be able to get inside of this trade um maybe Tuesday. Let's see what happens on Sunday when the market opens. I'm not Tuesday, I meant Monday. But let's see what happens when the market opens on Sunday, because it might just do its thing on Sunday evening or Sunday afternoon. All right. So we're gonna just stay there. All right. You may get a sell down and then a buy up. I'm definitely looking for that buy up. All right. And buy up. Did I choose a target on that buy up? Buy up to where? Okay, so let's see. Hold on. If I buy up, let's see. We got liquidity. This is the 1 hour. So we took out liquidity down here. I don't think this is gonna give me what I'm looking for. Look what happened. Remember what I just said? -4 reversal. Look what happened. -4. Boom. Aren't we expecting this to reverse and to come down here? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right. Yes, we are. So once this hits, we really don't have nothing. So perhaps we're going to get a spike and then look for something where we can place our standard deviation and then set a target. All right. Now, we have been making all-time highs on US 30. So if it's to remain bullish, I mean, I would just probably go ahead on and set your target at the -4. All right. I'll set it at the -2. You know, once we get something down here where we can place a standard deviation, a bullish standard deviation, set at the -2, take your profit, wait for the pullback, and then boom, get another trade in that goes to the -4. All right. So that's what I'm looking at on US 30. Excuse me. Looking for this to come down. Boom. Come up to a POI, come down here. Boom, and then shoot back up. All right. That's what I'm looking for. So I'll be looking for that on US 30 on next week. Let's look at gold. What time frame are we going to? The daily. Yep, the daily. All right. Gold, bullish. Well, overall bullish. Yeah, I'd say bullish. Although it is like and a little kind of like a little triangle or wedge right here. You know, I would say overall bullish because it was taking out these highs. Now we did get this spike up here. Um, Honestly, I would like to see this break out in a direction before I would take a trade on it. All right, because as you can see, we're moving that way and we're moving that way. It's compressing. All right. So gold does have a breakout coming. Most likely it's going to break out the top. All right. Because it had been overall bullish. All right. So I'm looking for gold to remain bullish. All right. And if gold is going to remain bullish, let's see. So we might have something. Okay. See how we took out this, excuse me, liquidity right there. All right. Breaker structure here. Came down. Fair value gap there. Excuse me. Fair value gap was here. Boom, boom, boom. See that? Okay. So we tap that fair value gap. Could possibly come down a little bit more. Okay, let's go to the one. Okay, what do we have on the one? The 1 hour, look. Here, liquidity grab. All right. Took out this high here. Boom, boom. Came down. What do we have? Let's look at the 30. All right, broke structure here. Came down. Got something there. Let's see, what is it coming down to? Let's look at the 15-minute. Oh, there we go. There we go. See right here, fair value gap, order block, building up this inducement right here. Check this out. Watch this. Looking for my trade. Where? Here on gold. Buy. Yep. Buy. Perhaps that's where our breakout is going to come from. Here. All right. So let's see if I put on standard deviation, because this was the grab here. This was the high that led to it. All right. So what do we have between the -2 and the -2.5? Here, we have this. All right, at the -2. That's one target. At the -4, look what we have at the -4. Boom. Right here. See that? Come on, man. Like taking candy from a baby. Well, I guess it depends on the baby. Because all babies don't want you to take their candy from. I know my daughter don't. They love their candy. All right. So I'll be looking for potential buy setup from somewhere here. Let's see. Boom. Put this here. Right down there. Up, up, up. Right. Come on. All right. Right there. Boom. Bring you over. 2.03942. I mean 2039.42. I'm sorry. Right there. All right. A 9.48. Risk to reward, not bad. Normally, when you get it close around 10, it's like it's normally when you get one around 10, it'll you'll find a pretty good trade. All right, 10R. Less than 10 is good too. I mean, you take what the market give you. We don't dictate to the market. The market tells us and we take what it gives us. Okay. So at least to there, or up here. All right. If you target up here, what you got 16.4 R. All right. But I'll target here and be happy right there. Target there and be happy. All right. 23.69. Chance for you to make with a standard $2,369. All right. Boom. That's gold. All right. So now let's go to futures. Let's go to S&P. All right, S&P on the daily. Now, S&P, right now I currently have a futures evaluation account. All right. I made $500 today, so I'm up 500. I just started on it. All right. So let's see what's been going on with S&P. All right, I bought and got out. That's what the arrow buy, arrow get out. All right. So what happened? It's bullish, right? Okay, cool. Let's look and see because we got liquidity grab there. Okay. And you can look at this and see it came down. We had break of structure somewhere up in here. Came down, hit this zone, went up. All right. Go down to the 4. Let's look at the 4. See what I'm saying? Boom. Broke structure there. Came down. Didn't come all the way down, but it came down. Where's my rectangle? Boom, boom. See that? Tapped into our fair value gap and went on about his business. All right. And this happened on January 17th. That was Wednesday last week. Wednesday last week. Okay. So that has happened already. Okay. So now what? So it broke structure here as well. All right. What do we have up here? Huh. Broke this. Let's see something. Let's go to the daily again. All right. This doesn't look, C4. What was I buying? I know I made $500. I didn't stay in it as long as I wanted to, but I'm glad I didn't. I got out at a good time. All right. I got out at a real good time. So let's see. This spike down here, this would have been the spike. Broke structure where? Let's see if I go 15 minute. Broke this structure. Let me see something. I don't think this gonna give me what I want here either. Oh, not there. I'll go here. All right. Now it came down to here. This zone, like this little zone right there, and went up. This was a kind of hard one to gauge. But look what happened. Look where it went up to. Look, -2, -2.5. Boom. These highs hit the target. All right. Next target, -4. Came, we got a reaction at the -4. Came down, did a little, I mean, it didn't really come down. It just took a little small drop, consolidate, then kept on going up. All right. Let's see. Remember, this should have been on, this whole thing should have been over here. I should have put, let's see if I want to went here to either here. Okay. This way our breaker structure came down, boom, came down again. This was just like a secondary one. But look what happened. Okay. Now, although there was nothing here. Nothing at the -4. Look, -4. I go here. See how we got this reaction right there? All right. If we had put our breaker structure over here, right? Still, this would have been kind of hard. We're making all-time highs. S&P, NASDAQ, and Dow. We're making all-time highs. So it's going to be kind of rough to find those targets. So what I would possibly do is just target that -2 and then wait and see what happens. Because it's not guaranteed that it's going to go all the way up to -4. So I'll target that -2 and wait to see what happens. Most likely, we may get a pullback. See how we got this pullback here, but it only came down to here. All right. So you probably could have got back up. Take it to the -4, right? -4. See how it hit that -4 right there, right? Then it started consolidating. You know, I probably would have got out once it hit. All right. And then it started going back up again. So now until I get something more clear, I'm just gonna it's gonna be like a wait and see. But let's take a look right here because we do have this liquidity grab right a little above these highs. We had this one, all right. Although there was no bearish action, that don't mean we won't get one. So let's see something. So say for instance, this is a true liquidity grab right here and it's about to come down. Now we do have equal highs here. Actually, we can have a liquidity grab here, right there. Boom. All right. So now let's go to the one. See right there? I mean, just barely wicked. And on the one, we also have that breaker structure right there. Okay, okay. So perhaps we're about to go bearish, maybe a pullback from down there to down here. So let's look at the -2, -2, -2.5. What do we have? See the -1. Okay, so look. So we came down, came back up, filling the fair value gap. It's coming back down. The -1 is a level where we get a pullback. So I'll probably look for this to hit this -1 and then pull back up and then come down. -2, -2.5. We have, I mean, this little low right there. You can see it went up, came down, up. We could probably set that as a target right there. See if there's anything a bit lower. Oh man, I keep hitting the right click and messing up. All right, there. Lower time frame. We got all this imbalance right here. What's at the -4? Okay, we got like a little zone right there. I'm not really trusting the -4. I'm not trusting it to come all the way back down to the -4. All right. So I would probably target here, S&P, which this is the 1 hour. We get a good entry and take this down here. This is a good sell on S&P futures. You're gonna make a lot of money on that if it give us an entry, a sell entry. Okay. But we don't have a sell entry yet. So I'm not going to put the chart tool on it. I'm just going to put an arrow letting us know what we're possibly looking for. All right. What we're kind of expecting. All right. And then once we get here, we're going to reanalyze. Okay. NASDAQ. I took trades on NASDAQ. Looks like it. Okay. NASDAQ, something similar. See, this is overall bullish. Okay. So, and you can see we had liquidity grabs and price came down and back into the range, right? Came down. We had this liquidity grab here. No sticky keys. 1 hour. If any of you guys have a clue how to turn them sticky keys off, let me know. I'm clueless. All right, so check this out. Look. Boom here. Boom. Liquidity grab, right? 1 hour. So now we can put our standard deviation from here, this high to this low. All right. And look what happened. Look. -1. -1. Boom. Pullback. Just like I told y'all. Just like I told y'all. Look for some sells. We got sell opportunity coming. Break a structure, fill in this fair value gap at the zone right here. Boom. It's coming down. All right. So what do we have next? -2, -2.5. What's there? Fair value gap. We got this bottom of this fair value gap right here. Boom. Right there. Target. That's one target. But we got at the -4, another one. So two internal liquidity targets. So if that's internal liquidity targets, perhaps that's telling us NASDAQ is gonna pull back some, but then ultimately it's gonna stay bullish. All right. Ultimately it's gonna stay bullish. All right. And then look, let's see, we had this over here. Let's see if we put a standard deviation here if it lines up with the other one, with the first one. Let's see. Look at that, minus 2.5 here. Boom. See that? See how it lines up? This minus 2.5 line up with, come on, man. And look, minus 4 is close to it. Look, see this minus 2.5? This will probably be my target right there. 17,261.75. All right. Roughly 250, 240 ticks. All right. About 240 ticks. All right. So I'm looking for this to come down, perhaps fill in all this, and then do its thing, go back up. Look, see right there? Look, boom. This is on right there. All right. Really, there's nothing here on the higher time frame. So this is my main. This is going to be my main. I'm gonna erase this one. All right. And this is going to be my main target right there. All right. Now it's just a matter of finding the entry. Where will our entry come from? All right. Because this was one entry right here. All right. So we wait for this to go back up. I'm looking at perhaps right here. I don't even have to put on my own optimal trade entry. Look, fair value gap. We'll just mark this whole thing here. Right down. Boom. All right. Short. Stop loss right there. Boom. Right there. All right. And that's NQ NASDAQ. All right. So that's what I'm looking at on NASDAQ. All right. And then once I get there, look to see if we what happens if we go bullish again, or continue to be bearish. See if we go bullish again or continue to be bearish. All right. One more I like to look at is natural gas. And natural gas, that's my setup. Check it out. Hold on. Come on. Load. Load natural gas. Oh, my bad. I deleted it. I'm sorry. So let's go to the daily. Wait. Was it natural gas? Did I delete my natural gas setup? All right. I think I did. So what's going on with natural gas? Natural gas came up here. Boom. I would like to say it was bullish, then it became bearish, then came up, respected this right here. Consolidation on the daily. Let's go to the 4. Boom. Perhaps it's bearish, or perhaps it's bullish. This is a tough one right here. Because look, see, I respected this zone, came up, wicked into this one. Look, it wicked down here as well. All right. So I would probably say, looking at it, most likely consolidation. Don't be surprised. Natural gas going to consolidation. All right. Don't be surprised. Now this is the 1 hour. The 1 hour looks bearish for now. Let me see. Optimal trade. Look at that. Right inside. Spiked a little bit above it into that fair value gap. All right. So it possibly could come down. Let's see. 1 hour. Look like it will go from here to here. Boom, boom. Hit here, here maybe. All right. -2, -2.5. Look, it already came down to the -2, -2.5 right here. So maybe the 4. What's at the 4? At the -4, really nothing. Daily. The -4 is here. All right. So at the -4, we got this over here. All right. So I don't know. Natural gas, I'm gonna just hold on to it for a bit. And that's crazy because I had a setup on natural gas before we started. All right. On the daily. Yeah. Let's see what the weekly. Yeah, we're just gonna leave natural gas alone for a little while and see what happens. All right, YM. I said one more, but let's look at YM because YM. Well, you know what? YM and US 30 is the same thing. The Dow Jones. See E-mini Dow Jones. That's the weekly. Now watch this. Look at that. Exact same. Dow Jones Forex US 30 on the weekly. Now watch Dow Jones futures. Boom. See that? Exact same thing. So whatever you're looking at here, you can expect the same for futures. All right. And that'll be it. That'll be it. If you guys are interested in joining, learning with Black Diamond FX, Instagram, don't forget to follow me. Follow me on Instagram, Black Diamond underscore FX. All right, that's Instagram. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. I gotta do this right. Instagram at Black Diamond underscore FX. All right. You guys can message me on Instagram or send me an email. blackdiamondfx@yahoo.com. Boom. There it is. All right. You guys want to learn? Message me on Instagram. Man, I'm just tired. But y'all know what it is. Black Diamond FX, Black Diamond underscore FX on Instagram, or email me blackdiamondfx@yahoo.com. Y'all want to learn how I combine smart money with standard deviation projections and liquidity. I have some fire trades. My risk to y'all see the risk to reward, man. The risk to reward be off the chain, and they be smashing too. All right. So holla at your boy. Thank y'all for coming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. Deuces.